What is going on, guys? Tamagotchi here, and in today's battles, we're going to be hopping into the Master League Premier Classic Cup. I'm running Metagross, Dragonite, and Garchomp. I went 10 and 0 with this team. Double Dragon Run Supreme. So, without further ado, let's hop into the battles here, and let's check out how I went 10 and 0 with this team. Hopping to the first match here, we got Metagross into Garchomp. Now, this is not the worst lead, but it's not the best. It'd be a lot worse if he had Mud Shot. But since he's running Dragon Tail, I'm assuming that this Garchomp is going to be running probably Earth Power and Outrage. So we get to these Meteor Mashes before they get to the Earth Power, and I'm going to try and catch an Earth Power onto my Garchomp here. That's a great catch right there. Does a lot of damage, but I'd rather take that damage out of my Garchomp than on my Metagross, just in case they have a fairy in the back like Togekiss or Sylveon. We're able to hit back hard with that Earth Power, and they're able to farm us down, but we're going to bring in the Metagross here. Now, I got a big call to make, and I'm thinking they're going to try and shield bait me here, and it's a great call, just the Icicle Spear, wonderful call. They're pretty low in health, and they did some more Powder Snow, so I'm going to shield up just in case it is the Earthquake, so now my thought here, they're throwing two Icicle Spears. This is just another Icicle Spear. We're going to farm all the way down. That does no damage. We're going to have almost two Meteor Mashes ready to go for that Garchomp. And then they try and catch on the Metagross. Oh my gosh, we're throwing the Earthquake here. That kills the Metagross. See you later. We're able to get to another Meteor Mash here. Oh my gosh, this is going to do some big damage or get the last shield. That gets the last shield. We have a Dragonite for the Garchomp in the back. And the opponent concedes the match. GG's, buddy. GG's. Metagross going on a clinic. Hopping into the next match here. Metagross into Gyarados. This is a very bad matchup, especially if they have Waterfall, but they have Dragon Breath, so they're not doing as much damage as they regularly would be with Waterfall, but we really got to be watching out for these crunches. And this Gyarados is building up a lot of energy here, so I'm going to shield this, because they shielded my first Meteor Mash. Hopefully get to the second one, but nope, we're going to double shield. They don't get a defense drop, which is absolutely amazing. Now, I'm hoping they no-shield this, and they don't. I'm great. Now I'm going to swap right into my Dragonite, and we're able to actually Dragon Tail all the way down before they get to the next move. And then they come in with an Excadrill. Now, Excadrill versus Dragonite, Excadrill usually wins, but I have a little bit of energy advantage here, and these Dragon Tails are actually chunking. Because Excadrill is kind of super glassy, but super spammy. So you get the pros and the cons with Excadrill, but it's a great Pokemon to use. This is why I run Garchomp with Mudshot, Earth Power, and Sand Tomb, because I don't have a solid answer to Excadrill here. So that's why I run that moveset on the Garchomp. Drill Run does a significant amount of damage here, but you know, they tried to catch on their Garchomp. I think they probably tried to catch a Sand Tomb. We're going to throw the Earth Power here. Then we're going to throw two more, because it's just a Dragon Tail Garchomp again. And then we're going to swap into our Metagross. So if this is the Earth Power it's going to take out, but it's just a Sand Tomb. Oh my gosh, here we go. Now we get to the Meteor Mash. But you know, I'm thinking, frig, shouldn't have did that. Because now this Excadrill can farm us down, but they don't. They decided to throw their energy. Oh my gosh, the opponent probably thought we had more energy than we did. But they definitely misplayed that, because oh my gosh, they should have not have thrown the energy, because now we just get to bring in the Garchomp and Sand Tomb down the Excadrill. That's a GG's, buddy. Hopping into the next match here, we got the Dream lead. Metagross into Togekiss. They hop into their own Metagross. We hard counter them with the Garchomp. Woo! This is going to be a good game. Oh my gosh, they get their first Meteor Mash. We're going to shield that because we want to keep alignment. We're going to throw the Earth Power off just because we don't want to shield bait. And we get the defense drop. That is so clutch. Now we can actually throw these Sand Tombs, because that's going to be doing big damage. And if they want to shield, that's going to be lowering their defense even more. They double shield, so you know what? We're going to double shield ourselves here. And then we're going to build up some more energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to throw. This is definitely going to KO this Metagross. I built up more energy because I wanted a Sand Tomb to throw at this Togekiss, and I didn't want to give him as much farm. So it's kind of a win-win scenario for me because now we get to lower their defense here. So my Metagross's bullet punches are going to be doing a lot more damage. And I think they lagged out a little bit there because we're able to get to the second Sand Tomb. Absolutely clutch. Now this Togekiss is double debuffed. This Metagross is coming in just shredding. And then they swap into a Waterfall Gyarados and this game is over. Dragonite completely hard counters this Waterfall Gyarados. First Dragon Claw coming through. Getting a lot of lag here. And no, the opponent actually quits the game. Oh my goodness. They quit the game. You know what? In these situations, definitely go for the top left here. Save your opponent and other people your more time, you know, so that way we don't have to fast move down or play out these games because there's no point of it. But anyways, GG's, buddy. GG's. That Hurricane takes out the Togekiss. Dragonite is a fairy counter confirmed. Alright, hopping into the next match here. We got, again, another Gyarados lead. Metagross into Gyarados. And it's another Dragon Breath Gyarados. So this is okay for me. But this one they throw either right when we get to the Meteor Mash here, or they get it right where the crunch. I'm not too sure. But they get the Defense Fall this time. So we're hoping this is a no shield, super clutch. And then we swap into the Gyarados, and they're not swapping out. Sorry, we swap into the Dragonite, and they're not swapping out, which is absolutely amazing for me. We're going to call this, and it's the Aqua Tail. Oh my gosh, now we have a lot of loaded energy. Fedora comes in, and then it's an Excadrill. Again, Excadrill's coming into a loaded Gyarados. It may seem like it's a great matchup, but Dragon Tail's... Oh my gosh. And then they swap into a Sylveon. Oh my goodness. They must have misclicked because they should have brought in their Sylveon. Doesn't matter. We hard counter them with the Metagross. We're not playing around here. We're not building up any more energy. We're just going to throw this Meteor Mash because we got the Garchomp in the back for this Excadrill here. Maybe I should have built up 1 or 2 more Meteor Mashes because the opponent countered really good right before I got to the next Meteor Mash. Doesn't matter anyways. We got this Garchomp for this Excadrill. We get to the Sand Tomb. And is this going to get shielded? Because if it's not, then we can just Mud Shot all the way down. We can shield this up. Because it's going to take 2 drill runs. And some more Mud Shots. And probably maybe even a 3rd drill run to take out this my Garchomp here. No, 2 drill runs. So, doesn't matter. I had a shield. But GG's, buddy. Garchomp takes that all day. Hopping into the next match here. We got a terrible, absolutely garbage lead. We're going to swap out, and I swap out into my Garchomp, but then they swap into a Metagross. Oh my gosh. This is, wow. That Metagross is definitely not a counter to Mud Shot Garchomp here. Definitely don't want to do that. They shield up the Earth Power. We're going to shield up this Meteor Mash. We're going to go for the next Earth Power here. And if they don't want to shield this, then they're going down. But they end up double shielding. So you know what? We're going to shield here as well. But we're not going to throw right away. We're going to build up some more energy so that we have some energy to throw for if they want to bring back in that Excadrill. So we build up to 100 energy and then we throw this Earth Power. See you later. And then they bring in the Excadrill. We make it to the Earth Power before they get to the drill run. This is going to be taking out that Excadrill. See you later. Oh my gosh. And then they have a Garchomp. And then we bring in the Dragonite just to do some nice chip damage. But that Mud Shot gains so fast. This is definitely going to be outrage. See ya, Dragonite. So many booms in this game. Oh my gosh. We're bringing back in that Garchomp. Now we're going to get to this Earth Power here. We throw the Earth Power because this is going to do a lot more damage. There's no more shields. And then we force them to throw their energy. Or else we're going to Mud Shot down. So now they're gonna be dry on energy, and there's no way they're getting to a move before Metagross does. GG's, buddy. That was a GG's. So many big booms in that game. So we went 5-0 in that set. Now we're hopping into the next set. Back-to-back sets here. Sets. Sorry. Terrible lead. Absolutely garbage lead. So we're going to hop right into the Dragonite right away. Just because they're doing neutral damage rather than the Dragon Tails are going to do a lot more damage. And then they decide to bring in their Machamp. So, okay, I got a little bit of energy loaded. We're going to throw this Dragon Claw right away as fast as possible. They shield. We get to the next Dragon Claw before they even get to one. And I really want to take switch advantage because I don't want my Metagross on that Magnezone. So we're going to shield this, and we sneak a Dragon Tail, and we get the farm down. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to have a Dragon Claw ready to go after, I think, 2 more Dragon Tails, and now we're going to get some nice chip damage off here on this Magnezone. That actually does decent damage for a resisted move. Now we're going to bring in this Garchomp, and we can farm all the way down. Whatever they throw at us is going to be resisted. And Mirror Shot, if they have it, it's just an absolute garbage move. They're just going to debuff us anyways, and then we can just reset the debuff. Depending on what other Pokemon is there. Another Mirror Shot, and our attack is double debuffed. But they bring in a Chandelure. The spice on this guy. But we're going to get to these back-to-back Sand Tombs. No problem. And then we're going to bring in our... we're going to throw a couple more Mud Shots just in case. And try and catch whatever move they want to throw. Or, you know what? We force them to throw anyways. We got a shield. They throw the Flame Charge. Oh, that does big damage. Doesn't matter. We're able to Bullet Punch down a Fire type. GG's, buddy. GG's. Hopping into the next match, we got Metagross into Heracross. Now, this is a bait-dependent matchup here. If we don't shield the close combat, they're taking this. And but if we call this Rock Blast here, we should be able to take this matchup here. So we call it, and just the Rock Blast. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now it's going to take them a little bit, but now I'm going to call it. I'm going to shield this because they're getting pretty low on health, and it is the close combat. Absolutely amazing. And they bring in a Magnezone, and we have a Garchomp for you, and we're going to farm up as much energy as we can, and they're throwing here, and it's... they have Flash Cannon? Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's do a Sand Tomb here. Hopefully this doesn't do as much. And that does a lot more damage than I thought it would. Oh my gosh. I wanted to farm up some more energy, but that's okay. Get that thing out of here. They bring in the Heracross. We get to this Earth Power really fast. This is going to be taking out the Heracross, even with the resisted. And guess what is in the back? It's a Charmer. So let's debuff them here. And we have a pretty healthy Metagross, sorry. We get to the double bullet punches. They sneak a charm through. Hopefully that does not take us out. It doesn't. We're able to get to the second meteor match here. This is going to be taking out that Togekiss. See you later, Cherry Fairy. Cherry Fairy. Sorry. GG's, buddy. Hopping into the next match here, we got another amazing lead. And another great lead. And then they swap into a Dragon Tail Garchomp. So we're both doing super effective damage. I'm going to let this go because it's probably just the Sand Tomb. And we're going to throw the Dragon Claw. If they don't shield, we're definitely taking them out with this. They no shield it, which is absolutely weird because you think you'd want to fight for switch advantage, especially if you threw the Sand Tomb. 2 charms takes us out, and now we're going to just come in here and farm as much energy as we can. I'm going to throw just before they get to the flamethrower because I don't want to expend a shield. And then they expend one. Okay, that's fine by me. You see, I throw before they get to it, so if they want to die with all that energy, that's fine by me. If they want to throw a shield up, I will shield back. And now we can just farm all the way down. And then they come in with the next Excadrill. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is why we have the Mud Shot Garchomp with the double ground type moves. We don't even have to shield this. This is not gonna take us out. We're gonna throw the Earth Power. This is gonna be taking out the Excadrill. Oh, see ya later, Excadrill. Togekiss comes back in. We mud shut down a fairy type. Oh my gosh, back-to-back games with the dragons taking out a fairy. Oh wow, that is just unreal. Another amazing, amazing lead here. Just a great lead again. And then they come in with the Heracross, and we hard counter them with Dragonite. They have Rock Blast here, but Rock Blast is not the best of moves. But we're able to get to these Dragon Claws pretty good, and these Dragon Tails are absolutely chunking. They shield, so you know what? We're gonna shield back. We sneak a Dragon Claw through there, so I think we're actually gonna be able to farm all the way down. Yes, we do. Awesome. We're pretty low on health, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to this Hurricane. No, that's quite unfortunate, but it's okay. They bring in the Snorlax. We're going to throw this Earthquake off here. This is either going to do big damage or get the last shield. This gets the last shield. Amazing. Now we bring in the Garchomp. Garchomp has a pretty decent matchup against Snorlax. These body slams or superpowers are not going to be doing as much damage. No, that does... that just tickles. That just tickles the Garchomp. We're going to be able to get off this Earth Power. This is going to be doing some good damage. Oh, yeah, that does some great damage. But I'm pretty sure they're just trying to wait out the switch clock here, and they do. This is going to be actually tight, kind of tight. But we're going to be able to get this Sand Tomb off. And we're trying to switch, but you know what? We're going to get the second Sand Tomb off, which is going to be great to farm this guy all the way down. Now we bring in the the Metagross. We're shield up whatever this is, and then we'll have a loaded move for when that Snorlax comes back in. And Metagross actually beats Snorlax and the CMP here, so because Snorlax is more of a defensive weighted Pokemon. And that takes out the Snorlax. See you later. That's a GG's. Hopping into the next match here, we got Metagross into Togekiss. Keep getting these Togekiss leads, and then they can swap into a Metagross. We swap into our Garchomp. Hello, how's it going? We're gonna let this go actually, because I don't know why I let this go. Because if they went to the double shields here, they could have taken switch advantage. So they actually end up no shielding that, which is completely fine by me, and we're still able to get to this Sand Tomb, and the switch timer is still pretty high, so this matchup should be okay. I'm gonna go just about until the switch timer switches, and then I'm gonna throw, because if they want to shield here, that's fine by me. If not, we're gonna take this guy right out. They end up shielding, and now we're just gonna try and farm all the way down, but they end up switching into a Swampert, and my Dragonite is a hard counter, but we end up throwing the Earthquake anyways, and that does some huge damage. Oh my gosh, like 80% of its health. Now we come in with the Dragonite, do a couple of freaking Dragon Tails and knock it out, and now we almost Dragon Tail that Togekiss before they concede the match, and that is a GG's, buddy. Oh my gosh. Another 5-0 in that set. Altogether, we went 10-0 with this team. Super strong team in my eyes. My elo wasn't very high though, but wow, I was super impressed with this team. Actually killed it. If you guys actually enjoyed this video, if you guys actually enjoyed the content, consider leaving a like, maybe comment on what I could switch up or do differently. And you know, if you want to see future videos, consider hitting that subscribe button. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching and staying tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.